Hello everyone. Today's topic is water cycle. Today we will learn how it works. Everyone is fond of rain, but do you know how does rain come? Let's start. It is very interesting process. Come on, let's learn. Water comes on earth in the form of rain by the process called water cycle. Process called water cycle. Students, now focus how your water cycle looks like. It involves your sun, clouds, rivers, oceans, water streams, and plants. Processes involved in water cycle are given as following. First, evaporation. Second, transpiration. Third, condensation. And fourth is precipitation. Now we will study these processes by one. Students, now you all know that sun is present in the atmosphere. So usually sun is very hot. So what happens? Water from ponds and seas evaporate due to the heat of sun in the air. This process is called evaporation. Okay, let's take an example. When you dry up your clothes outside, what happens? Your clothes dry up after 2 or 3 hours. What happens to the clothes exactly? Okay, I'll tell you. The tiny water droplets present in your clothes gets evaporated due to the heat of sun. This process is also known as evaporation. Apart from this, even water also evaporate from the leaves of the plants. But this process is not known as evaporation. The term given to this process is known as transpiration. The process involved in the case of plants is known as transpiration. Moving further, now these tiny droplets, whether from seas, lakes, plants, rises into the atmosphere as the temperature on going higher and higher becomes lower. So these water droplets cools down and condense to form clouds. This process is known as condensation. So in short, what is condensation? Cooling down of water vapors to form clouds is known as condensation. Now, dear students, after the formation of clouds, which are filled with tiny water vapors, falls on the surface of earth in the form of rain, hail, or snow. This process is known as precipitation. In short, we can say that water coming back on the surface of earth is known as precipitation. Now have a look on water cycle. This is how all it works. Look, the waters from the lakes and streams moves up in the air due to the presence of sun, which is known as evaporation, as these tiny water droplets also moves up in the air from the leaves of the plants, which is termed as transpiration. Now, these water droplets moves higher in the air where the temperature is very low, so it condenses or cools down to form clouds. Now these clouds gives rain on the surface of the earth, which is known as precipitation. Now this cycle goes on and on and on. This is how your water cycle works.